This podcast brought to you by All Weather Decks. Let All Weather Decks create your outdoor living space. Decks, patios, roofs, pergolas, walls, and fire pits, large or small, give All Weather Decks a call at 913-206-1974 or go to allweatherdecks.net.
We are back on Between the Lines on Sports Radio 810 WHB. We're live at Wiffle at the Hollow, 52nd and Warnell, in one of the most picturesque pieces of Americana you could ever view. It is an unbelievable view of wiffle ball at its finest. Gorgeous 100-plus-year-old trees surrounding the facility. A beautiful home out in right field and Luce Park across the street. It doesn't get any more Midwestern American in Kansas City than this. It is all to help raise money for the battle within. And you can come by today, and for $8.10 or more, take 1 minute in the box, hit as many wiffle balls as you can, and try to hit them out of the park. It isn't that hard. I've yet to see anybody go up there and not hit one out yet. So you can do this. I'm telling you right now, if you get it up in the wind, down the left field side, the wind's going to carry it out. So a lot of fun being had here. It's Wiffle at the Hollow, 52nd and Warnell. Bull Creek Barbecue is here. They're selling all of their platters and stuff for $8.10. They're helping the charity out today. There's a lot of great sponsors involved in this. Mostly it is fun. But our top three contestants today will advance to tomorrow night and get a chance to be on live television tomorrow night. Wiffle at the Hollow, under the lights. It's going to be a great night tomorrow night with Matt Beasler, George Brett, and Mitch Holtis, each managing a team. Joining us now is Dail Blake. He is the Board of Directors president of the Battle Within, a wonderful organization right here in Kansas City that does great things he's about to tell you about, and where your $8.10 will go if you come by and you donate it. Dale, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great, Kevin. Hey, thanks for having us on here, and you know, all the publicity you've given us the last 2 weeks has just been fantastic. We really appreciate the work you're doing for us.
Well, how about the work you're doing? Let's focus on that. You told me before the show started today that your organization has saved 400 lives to date with the work that you do. Explain that to everybody. Explain who you're working with and how you do this. That is amazing.
So the people that put on this program, you know, they're former veterans, former cop, or they may be current too. And so they've seen some things that you and I really don't want to see. And you know, have had some trauma which impacts the brain. You know, when they bring them in, they tell them a little bit about how the brain works, that part of the brain where fight or flight is, called the amygdala, should be about the size of a walnut, but can be as big as a baseball. You can see it on a CT scan when someone has been dealing with extreme trauma. And so part of the work that we do is to try to reactivate the prefrontal cortex of the brain, from the forehead, and get logic and reasoning and compassion back into their brain. Give them tools to work through things that may trigger them too. There's no medication involved. We're not against medication by any means, because you know sometimes that can help give you that boost to get you to start. But you know, these folks that come through here, they're really brave just to take the step and come in. And the people that have come through, they form a community, and they keep coming back and helping those that are coming through. You know, you've seen that meme about the guy stuck in the hole, you know, and people are tossing him ideas and stuff like that. And then, you know, somebody that's been in the situation just like him jumps in, and the guy says, "What are you doing?" You know, now there's two of us stuck down here, and the guy says, "Hey, I know the way out." And so, you know, these guys are mentors, gals too, because we have men and women going through the program.
It is such a cool organization. It's the Battle Within. Dail Blake is here. He's the chairman of the board. And you do this through events and counseling and all kinds of different things. Tell me a little bit about how you do it, what some of the events and things that you do with these special people.
So what we do, we'll have, we call it a cohort because they go through all together. And right now we have the cohorts up at Heartland Presbyterian Center. I think they call it Heartland Center now, but when you and I were growing up in Kansas City, it was called Heartland Presbyterian. And so they come in on a Monday, and they work through this process all week long with the clinicians and with the mentors, the people that have been there before, and helping to uncover things, to get these things out of your soul, you know, that people have been stuffing in, and they'll say, look, you know, you need to listen to your soul. It has things to say to you, you know, because we get these things in there and they just keep stuffing it, and then you start pounding in the responsibilities of everyday life of being a cop, of being a soldier, or whatnot. And, these things get shaken up, and it's not good when it gets shaken up. So they give them tools, meditation, mindfulness, yoga, nutrition gets involved too. We've got a great gal, Kelly Slagle, that comes out and does equine therapy with them too, to just give them tools that when they feel something, you can't take away the memory,
Yeah.
But when they feel a trigger coming on, that they know that, okay, so I'm going to go meditate for a little bit here, or I'm going to go do some yoga, and that's going to help clear my mind, of these things.
So they don't hurt themselves.
Exactly.
This is such important work, and it's a massive problem in this country. The
It's a
suicide
huge
rate
problem.
of service personnel is massive.
And the first responders too.
Absolutely.
It's well above the public average.
Absolutely. It's really an epidemic, and we need to do everything we can to help. How often do they find you, and how much is it on your organization to find them? How difficult is it? Are there those that you can't find and reach?
Yeah, it's like anything. If somebody doesn't want help, it's really a tough go. So, we've got a guy, Josh Krosevich, that does a lot of outreach. He's a Kansas City, Missouri police officer, does a lot of outreach to different organizations and just building up awareness of the program so that, someone, whether it's the person listening that says, I could really use that. Or, thinking, hey, my coworker over here, whatever, could really use that. They get them to the program, and we have about a cohort a month at this point in time. They are single sex, female, male, so we'll have the program available for the women too. There's no exclusivity on anything. There's no post 9/11 only on anything, because there are a lot of Vietnam vets out there, and people that we had troops in Beirut, in the 80s when you and I were growing up, and so some of those people have got some trouble too. So, to slip a post 9/11 only tag on anything like this
wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't be right.
Right. Dail Blake is with the Battle Within. The website is mybattlewithin.org. mybattlewithin.org. And here's my challenge: if you listen to Sports Radio 810 or Between the Lines, which you are right now, and you don't live anywhere near 52nd and Warnell today, if you live 30 miles away, if you live 75 miles away, if you live 100 miles away, and you're hearing this, do me a favor and go to the website, mybattlewithin.org, and find out how you can help, make a donation, get involved. We really would appreciate it. We know that not everybody listening is somewhere near 52nd and Warnell and can contribute today, but I assume they can go to the website and contribute in some fashion. If we have folks listening in Nebraska or Iowa or wherever, they'll be helping some people that they want to help. What can they do at the website? Absolutely.
They can go to the website, and we have addresses on there too that you can send money into us. It's the cost to put someone through is $2,500. The sufferer pays nothing. That's really key, because it takes a lot just to say, I got a problem and I need to do this. To come up with money of any sort can be problematic. And that $2,500 gets you roughly, about 60 hours of therapy in a week.
Pretty good.
And that breaks down to about $40 an hour. I mean, it's really, so if you're donating money and thinking, okay, $2,500 to this program, you're getting some really, it's I don't want to say it's cheap.
Right.
Because really it's priceless.
Right.
But it's very, very efficient. And at the end of the week, one of our guys that works through, the graduation piece here, Nathan Majors, will stand up there and say, hey, welcome to never feeling alone ever again.
Beautiful thing to say. Dail Blake is with us from the Battle Within. Again, the website is mybattlewithin.org. mybattlewithin.org. If you'd like to make a donation, go there. Send in a check, tax deductible, all those good things. This is an unbelievable organization that helps not just service personnel, but first responders and folks that have seen horrific things that most of us have not seen. It is a terrific organization, and it's just helping more and more people every year. And we're raising more and more money with events like the Wiffle at the Hollow, which is just a tremendous event. We're going to raise a bunch of money here for you this weekend. How about your wiffle ball skills, Dail? What do you got? You been out there yet?
I haven't swung a bat in years, and even then, my athletic ability is
not
like nil. I'm a runner, and that's because I can do left, right.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm not gonna. Not going to get up there, but I will.
Well, you're going to try it at some point this
I
afternoon,
probably,
right?
yeah, I'll probably come out here and see. Maybe I get some lady luck on my side.
We can't let all the kids have fun.
That's
We got
right.
about a 14-year-old in there right now. He's got a pretty good swing, but looks to me like he's used to swinging a metal bat at a baseball. He's struggling with the wiffle ball. His swing might be too good for this.
Well, that 5-year-old we were talking about before the break, he did hit that ball out of the infield.
Did he?
So, yeah,
Okay, we got one.
He got a nice shot out there. So, yeah, we've got a great crew coming in, and I saw a couple of Mormon missionaries coming in too. So, out on their door-to-door thing, they're stopping in to take a few cracks.
Well, this is
too.
what I like over here. It looks like we got a couple of moms. She's got a stroller
Right.
and a little kid. I don't know if Dad's going to take a couple hacks or what's going on. But when I see families, look at the guy out there
Right.
by the Messinger Coffee sign, the dad with his little son, showing him the beauty of this great game.
That's right.
Wiffle ball, baseball, probably explaining to him, hey, this is a charity event. You'll know more about this when you get older, but this is what we do. This is what communities do. There's a lot of kids out here. There's bleacher seating if you want to just come watch. If you want to make a donation and leave, you can do that. You literally can park anywhere. There's some parking over by Luce Park, which is very close, up and down 52nd Street here off of Warnell. Joe Ungashik's house that he's converted into this wiffle ball field
Right.
is amazing. I'm not a very smart guy. This is the backyard?
I think it is the front yard. I think that's his
front
front
yard?
door over there. 'cause
Where do you
there's
drive your car
there's
in
a
if this is
pool
the
on
front
other
yard?
side. So he's got a driveway over here coming in off the east.
Oh, okay.
And then the drive goes out there onto
I
Warner
gotcha.
too, so he can get in and out real well. But,
I got you.
my goodness, what a kind man. I mean, what he's done for us to open up really opening up his home. For Mitch Wheeler and Justin Hoover have been out here, all week long working on this thing and doing a great job. And I can't remember if you mentioned that George Toma did our
Oh
feed
yeah.
down here.
No, I
So,
interviewed him.
yeah.
We're going to play the interview later in the show.
It's just fantastic. Guy that can grow grass in his pocket obviously can grow grass here on this beautiful field at 52nd and Warren.
So tomorrow night you're going to light this thing up. You're going to play under the lights, right?
That's right. So we've got these light standards here off in the corners, and we're going to light this thing up. We'll start playing wiffle ball at 7:30, and got the three teams, captained by Matt Beasler, George Brett, and Mitch Holtis. And so those guys have been recruiting.
Yeah, they have. I know Holtis has because I've talked to him about it. He's going
yeah.
to join us later. He'll be on at 3:30. As I'm watching this, one of the things I forgot about wiffle ball, we're talking with Dail Blake here with the Battle Within. One of the things I forgot, there's a pretty good shot. That one's out. I forgot that if you hit the side where the holes are, it doesn't go as far.
Not as far.
Because the ball's mushy on that side.
That's right.
So a lot of it's the luck of the pitch.
Exactly.
I'd forgotten this part.
Yeah, and I was listening to your interview the other day with Bill Brandmeier. You had that add-on, about Whitey Ford and his
Yeah,
wiffle ball.
right.
Hey, so you pitch it this way, you'll get a curve. It's all a matter of luck.
It can be. That's going to be our excuse,
So,
isn't it? When you and I go,
it'll be mine.
it's
yeah.
going to be mine
It'll
too.
mine too.
I don't know when the last time I swung a wiffle
Yeah.
bat.
Now I heard that. So last year George Brett got up with three bats.
Three bats.
And just proceeded to whack it out.
Well, it makes it considerably easier, I think, if you have three bats,
Yeah,
right?
if you got a little size there. So,
you got something
yeah.
going on. That's great. Okay, Dale, one more time. MyBattleWithin.org is the website, mybattlewithin.org. And I know you got a lot of folks out here this weekend as well. Can't thank you enough for what you're doing with these fine people that you're helping.
Thank you for what you're doing, and the folks that are putting this on, the Mitch Wheelers and Justin Hoovers. Those guys are the ones that really do the heavy lifting.
Cool stuff. Dail Blake is with the Battle Within. Website is mybattlewithin.org. Come on by, and if you want to learn more, he's more than happy to speak with you or somebody here about what it is that they do. And if you've ever thought maybe you need a little help, come on by. There's somebody here today that will certainly point you in the right direction, and we'll see if we can't get you some help, too. 52nd and Warnell is where we are today. It's Wiffle at the Hollow. For $8.10 or more, you can step in for 60 seconds. Boy, there's a blast to right center.
Into the
Oh,
ivy.
we got a
Yeah.
pro.
Yeah.
We got a pro here. Wait a second. That's pretty good. So anybody can try it. Kids are doing it. Families are out here. Come on by. Get yourself a lemonade or something. We got our friends with Bull Creek Barbecue are serving up some great barbecue today. Everything's just $8.10 with them. 52nd and Warnell is our location. It's Wiffle at the Hollow. It is open to everyone. Come take some hacks out on the wiffle ball field today with Between the Lines.
God bless you.